Episode 14, let's go. Nakasan was being real creepy with Tomo-chin. Was not feeling that, it was disgusting. We're still waiting for Tabo and Yokurin to get it together. Let's get into it. They're all doing workouts with Yomo-chin. Yukemon's really fun. She knows how to get a laugh. You act out the line in the card and everyone guesses what you're doing. Sounds like charades. For example, if it's good night, others guess the situation in which you would say good night. When it came to Yukemon's turn, I love you, I have no idea. Yukemon unintentionally looked over towards Anchovy. Are they reading too much into this? It's just a game. Our eyes met, even though we're still very interested in each other. Tabo looks cute when he laughs. Our circumstances make it hard to show how we truly feel. What circumstances are that? Like, he's got bogey up his nose. Oh my god. Since there's no one to take care of Tomo-chin, Anchovy's taken it upon himself to take care of her. Which is weird because what happened to Nakasan, I thought he was lusting after her. So apparently Anchovy became worried. She thinks he's manly. Girl, you have not been here long enough to make that statement, please. What? The man's useless, sorry. Anchovy decides to invite Tomo-chin over again. This girl's got everyone in their chokehold in the house. I mean, we all know this. Like, this is just, I don't like it. So what does that mean? You're in a romance mode then? Well, Tomo-chin's expression had a noticeable change. It really brightened up. As for Tomo-chin, well, I don't dislike her. I think we get along okay. I'm beginning to think that she probably likes me. How can everybody like you in the house? Almost everybody likes you in the house, apparently. I'm really torn. If I invite Yukemon out, then Tomo-chin will feel cut off. The man's on crack. Where is this narrative coming from? Then Tomo-chin will be like, now he doesn't like me and go home. Go home, you know. Like she's known you long enough to even want to go home. Like you have that effect on her. Sir, please. Well, I'm faced with a very difficult choice. No matter who I choose, I'm scared that someone will go home alone. They're having a bit of Japanese cultural dessert. Yukon and Tabo don't seem to be getting along right now. In the last episode, we saw them talking about the Korean household and how it might be difficult for her because she'll have a lot of responsibility cooking and tending to the family, like family traditions, and they're very strict with that. So could she handle that? And she thought, if my parents don't accept him and accept that side, then she couldn't proceed dating him. Finally, we get to see Yukorin's life. From the day I was born, I had poor vision in one eye. I could barely see through it. Something about me was different than the other kids. Why is my eye different from other kids? I'm sorry, it's my fault. My family has put so much of their energy and love into supporting a girl like me with an impairment such as this. Crap, there's nothing here. My parents really did everything they could for me. For me, my family is my treasure that nothing can ever replace. Oh, Yukari, this is so sweet. This is a happy one, not sad. Now it's important to me to be able to take care of my aging parents. I even want to be buried together with them in the end. Oh! She loves her family, that's so sweet. They were always there for her, so she wants to be there for them, basically. Thinking about how it would be if Tabo is my last love, things are becoming a little more clear. It really does depend on what he says in response. The relationship between the two of us might end up changing quite a lot, but I'm going to do my best to try and convey my feelings to him as honestly as I can. That was sweet, but it was very underwhelming. Do you agree? Do you think that was meh? Because I think that was kind of like meh. She didn't even want to get married and be apart from her birth family because she wanted to protect them and put all her energy into them, I guess. It might be a piece of paper and thought of as a formality. So I wanted you to know that this is something that I will be standing firm on. Tabo, I know you're half Korean and the eldest son. I don't have the confidence to do what it takes for them to accept me. Yukarin's feelings about her family and her firmness towards them is the real deal. And I've got various things in my life to consider too. Yeah, it's a big deal. For me right now, what should I be focused on? Today is July 7th, the Star Festival called Tanabata. I love Tanabata, it's so fun, it's so cute. Make a little wish, there's a story about star-crossed lovers, and it's Yukarin's birthday too. So cute! Oh, she's like, hi guys! You here for me? It's my birthday. Oh, this is so cute. I love this energy. Yukarin's birthday party is celebrated with dishes cooked by everyone. Oh, look for the little heart on the omelette. Oh, why is there two little devil ears? Like, I can't wait to see the surprise. Let's get to it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Oh, she's like me. She's celebrating life, and thank you family for giving birth to me. Want to talk for a little? Come on! We're holding hands!
目開けていいよ。
すごい！すごい！すごい！
うわー！すげえ！
これは時間かかる。あ、そう、いいね。
I love stuff like this. Oh my god, these are the surprises I actually like. You did really well. Why am I gonna cry again? I just think it's so sweet when guys go out of their way to like really think about you, and I think this is so sweet. I'm getting teary-eyed. I'm not gonna cry. Surprised. I mean, I knew what he was gonna do, but it looks really good. It turned out well. The montage doing a hard work for Yukarin. You better ring it on her birthday. That would be so fucking cute. Okay. And he wrote in English too. Happy birthday. Well done, Tabo. And you got the Tanabata tree with the bamboo and the wishes on the tree. Freaking cute, man. And he got a little love heart as well. Oh, shit. So cute.
あともう一個ね、ものがあります。僕がこの愛の里に行きたい。信じれる人を見つけたい。
Most romantic bell ring. Yes, Tabo. Finally, show them how it's done. I think for me, Yukarin is someone that I'd like to trust. Somebody I just don't want to lose. So if that's the case, I'll confess to her, and I know that no matter what, I'll ride through the storm with her. Freaking beautiful! How could she say no? Like,
ここの二人一緒にいるけど、あ、泣いちゃったよ、ゆきえも。マジで？
The time I've spent with you, it's felt so comfortable. And I feel like I know why that is. We both seem to be focused on the same things. And I've gotten a ton of love from my family. They've devoted their love to me. I was surrounded by that growing up. And I think that was the case for you too. I feel like the way we express our love is very similar. My Korean family, which you know, where I come from, and the family business and family traditions. I'm not the kind of person who can just go, no, I can't do all that. That's not who I am. But that is exactly what my parents are trying to change now, bit by bit. You do it for the next generation, baby! Break through that barrier. Come on! Father's Korean and his mother's Japanese. I do think you Korean, that she will empathize with you as well.
俺たちで家族を作って。
I'd like to make a new kind of family together! Look at her face, come on! You know what's happening. Right, Becky, it's like a marriage proposal. Really like you. Oh, God, sexy. Why is that sexy? Oh, this is the kind of confession that gets me a little... We're not going to end on a cliffhanger, guys. You know this. We're going into the next episode. Let's go. She received the confession, and now it's time for her to give her answer. I hope Yukimon finds her happiness, because she's always there for the other girl. She's very sweet. She's like the emotional support, and she's like fun as well. I like her. You know, I didn't think that you guys would be here. Like, I felt relieved when I heard your voices. On one hand, I'm really happy for you. But when I think about how you may not be around anymore, I get really, really lonely. Oh, my nose won't stop dripping. Why are you crying, girl? You just got here. Just kidding. Women are emotional creatures, man. We feel what you feel. We feel together in the ocean of feelings. And she's a mother. She's extra in tune with those feelings. Sugar. I'm original. Tabo, you little cutie. Get your ass out here. Oh, he's wearing the bracelet that she made him. Memories. Thank you for letting me celebrate your birthday yesterday. I can take this seriously. We know where this is all going. All of us now. Come on. From today forward, be tons of obstacles that we've never faced before. Precisely because of that, I'll always be on your side, you Korean. Oh! And I hope that you can be on mine too. He's nailing it. As for the people you cherish and want to protect, I want you to help me too. Ugh, Nakasan, you're looking rough today.
これから一緒に俺の人生の
The main character!
ゆうこりんを愛してます。
Not one person in this freaking village has said "aishiteru." Do you know what that means? It means I love you. Do you know how strong that is? That ain't no boyfriend and girlfriend. That's like, I freaking love you. This is serious, man. They're gonna get married. They're gonna have babies. Look at this girl grinning. Look at her face. I'm sure you spent a lot of time on that. Yes, he did. That's why he wasn't talking to you half the time. You were getting fed up. And I feel like the amount of time you spent on that was equal to how much you thought about me. She's getting it. She's getting it. And that made me very happy. The racing of my heart, the butterflies in my stomach, the difficult times that we've had, the affection that we've had. My heart's been rocked by all of this. Oh, it's so romantic. And when I decided to keep facing things head on, I realized how deeply I'm able to love someone, which really surprised me. What works? I'm sure it'll be more difficult once we leave the village. Tabo, if you're by my side, I have faith that I'll be able to give you my all.
大好きやけん、一緒に帰ろう。
Should have said I love you back like aishiteru, bitch. Hello. The hottest two in the house are going. It's gonna be steamy hot night tonight, man. She gonna have a ring on her finger and everything. Okay, thank you, ducks. Grace us with your presence. Like, what the hell? When I came, I was the youngest in the group and I felt really uneasy. But like, I felt so much love from you guys. I really felt at home here. The time that I spent with you guys was full of happiness. Thank you. Short and sweet. Get out! Get out! Go!
最後にさ、ターボーがさ、
But yeah, they did have a bit of a brotherhood. I mean, he was useless with advice, but they were close and it was sweet. At this final moment between us, Tabo, for old time's sake, give me your strongest punch. What is this a thing that they did? What the men? Is this a man thing? Is that what they did in their spare time? Like, we never saw them punch a thing in their life and all of a sudden, punching, that's their thing. Okay, cool, whatever.
Embarrassing!
I'm glad to have met you. He told me that he'd like for us to start a family. Those words made me feel like I can really be optimistic about our relationship. He never said it's gonna be easy. I figured I'm up for anything. Good for you. Bye bye! Now that the lovebirds have left, let's take a look at this chart. Like, no, Nakasan. Nakasan does not like Minane anymore. He likes, what's her name? Tomo-chin. Anchovy thinks that Yoko-chin likes him. Yukemon likes Anchovy. No one's gonna get together from now on. And then we've got what's-his-face just on his own. Nobody likes him yet. Bless his heart. I'll go for him. He's the best one.
実はアンチョビにとって
Tabo has always been a younger brother to him. He's always looked up to him throughout his time in the village. Oh, you miss your brother? Oh, when men cry. His skin ain't that bad. Look at the close-up. Hello. I've totally lost Tabo. Then Anchovy having lost Tabo and all his composure.
世にも恐ろしい
Oh my god, that is disgusting.
キムチ事件を引き起こした
Oh my god, it reminds me of when I went to the haunted house the other day. You're wrong for that edit. Don't give me a heart attack like that. I'll feel really down and won't be able to cook. So can you cook something? So he's just told Yukemon to do it on her own, bitch. Then she said, well, I'll make anything for you. Oh, Yukemon. So then I remembered that Tabo said if one thing he'll always eat, it's kimchi. So I thought, kimchi then. So the message behind my cooking was like, for Anchovy who's grieving the loss of Tabo, like, please have some kimchi to get your spirits up. Oh, so thoughtful. But this is gonna go wrong, as we all know. So how does it go wrong? And then the dish that Yukemon made for Italian chef Anchovy was, oh yeah, he's a chef. Oh, sugar. Judgmental. A dish in which there was only rice with kimchi on top. A bit basic, but okay. I thought, what's up with her, you know? I was like, this isn't right. How could she possibly do this? If at least she made something from scratch to accompany the dish, I'd be like, she still has a cute side to her. And I was going to tell her that I'd even ring the bell for her tomorrow. But because of the kimchi, you're not gonna? Please, bitch. But just kimchi? Doesn't she know that kimchi is not enough? Kimchi is a side dish or like a flavoring to something. You don't usually just eat, unless you're a psycho like me, you don't just eat kimchi on its own, and especially just kimchi and rice, it's so plain. I agree. However, it's the love. She's a soft-minded person, clearly. You should have just accepted it and ate the damn kimchi. Pulling Yukon by the hand, he heads towards a bench by the field. Why does it seem so aggressive? I told you to cook something for me, right? Oh no, he is not gonna scold her for that.
気持ちは伝わるんだけど、もう一個欲しかったのよ。何かその例えばさ、まあキムチじゃなくて卵焼きに。
So he went there to scold her and complain that he wasn't happy with the dish. What a bitch. It's funny, but it's also kind of really scary. Like he's such a nitpicker, maybe a perfectionist because he's a chef. I don't like any of the men left except for the one that I don't know.
と一緒になったら俺が幸せになるかって考えたことある？
私はないな。
そうか、そういうことなんだね。じゃあ作業にどうぞ。どうぞどうぞ。
自分のことを好きじゃなかったんだ。
ようやく
The boy's crying. Why? Tell me why. Tell me why. Nakasan works in real estate. Tomochin works as a body sculpting trainer. He is interested in her and they are in the kitchen alone. You said that your relationships last pretty long, right? Because I'm all in a relationship. So like, if I'm set on a guy, I wouldn't want him to misunderstand. So I don't go to places where there's anyone of the opposite sex there. For real? For real? Yeah, lapping it up. So I'm like, I really like a super loyal girlfriend to whoever my boyfriend is. That's incredible. I find that charming. But how devoted I am? I meant to be charming. I didn't mean that you were trying to charm me. There's a disconnect between my looks and how I am. That disconnect is gonna grab the guy's interest.
ちょっと派手な方なんで、その遊んでるんじゃないかってやっぱりちょっと思ってたところがあったんですけど、まあ、そこを否定してもらって、やっぱ妻の夢をたんじゃないかと。
So Yukon says that Nakasan hasn't shared anything about his history, his past relationships, and now it's time for him to share over the table. Nakasan opens up about the loss of his wife. Oh. When I was making arrangements, preparing for the funeral, I found myself conversing with her. It's not some supernatural phenomenon or something. Things she often said would pop into my head, and I'd respond to them. That continued for a long time. I thought I was going crazy. I wasn't lonely because of that. Oh, she lives on forever in your memory, Nakasan. There's nothing wrong with that. Just don't forget to love again. Don't perv and lust again. Love. You'd want to hear about how you managed. Get from there to here. Even though it's probably difficult to talk about. Back then, I worked at a foreign IT company.
おはようございます。
おはようございます。
She joined the company as a receptionist. And then 3 years later, we got married. We were blessed with 2 children. Every day was a happy one. However, 9 years ago, I think I found a lump on my breast. I hope you're okay. A mere 1 year after we received the notice of her illness, my wife departed this life at the young age of 43 years old. She left her 3-year-old and 7-year-old daughter behind. The diary that Nakasan wrote at the time has been kept on his PC. Oh, this is so freaking sad! I saw her in my dreams. I thought, oh, she's still alive. I don't want to read it. It's just, you'll be alive together with me. That's in my dreams. Oh, frick, no, it's so sad. I couldn't imagine. Yokohama baseball game in the background. Boom, boom, boom. They're celebrating. I'm here like about to cry again. And of course I snapped out of those dreams and would be like, oh, we had a funeral. She did die. Depending on the day, there were times when I'd be genuinely confused as to whether she was dead or alive. It's horrifying, isn't it? I've been made to relive time and time again that feeling of loss from her death. While having conversations with my dead wife, I gave my all every day to raise our daughters. Then 8 years passed by. Give me one more. No, hey, wait, give it back. Hey, the girls will leave the house sooner or later, yeah? I'm gonna be alone. So I was thinking of looking for a partner. Can I start a new life? Of course you can. That man, like, I don't like the pervy side of him, but he's been through a lot, man. And I respect him for raising his kids alone and doing the best that he can. And he came in so cheerful, you never would have guessed. You just never know what people are going through. I just hope that he doesn't continue this pervy side, because I don't like go after someone's heart That's what I want for him, because he obviously does deserve to be happy. Everyone does, you know? So, oh, bless him. Meanwhile, in the girls' room, Anchovy and Nakasan, they're putting up mirrors for the ladies. The ladies are delighted. Then Nakasan, who's looking at how Tomachin looks. She was dazzling, right? I felt like I was worshipping a goddess. My heart was beating fast. Nakasan is about to make a decisive change, of course, in his love life. Ah, you look really beautiful. Like the pink really suits the dressing table. If it's just romance, I'm all amped up for it. As to how our future together would be if she's the final partner of my life. Who says she even likes you? Old man. I'm sorry, but you need to give it more time. As to how our future together would be, there are aspects that are totally opaque to me. I'd like to look into this further. Today I'd like to talk about the kind of things that will pop up if we're together. Can you tell me a negative aspect of your personality? What a thing to ask. Like a part of you that you really don't like. Be a bit of a diva sometimes. Okay, she's honest. I matured pretty early. I had an intense relationship when I was in school. Slaps in the face and beatings from him was very familiar to me. Oh, sugar, she went through domestic violence. So young. Basically domestic violence. Yeah, girl, sorry, that's horrible. If you throw your phone at me, I'll throw it back at you. That side of me is a flaw, I guess. But since then, I've mellowed out quite a bit. You'll go out with your friends and stuff, yeah? Yeah, I do. Like going out to eat, drink and stuff. Recently for lunch, I've been really into Omotesando area. Oh, girl, when I tell you, that place has me in a chokehold. Me and Yinka are always in Omotesando. Check all my vlogs. Where am I always? Omotesando. You don't go to any restaurants? It's the old school Ueno area for me, I guess. Oh, boring. Ugh. It's just got the zoo, that's it. She says she spends $25 to $30 for lunch. I'm concerned about how we manage money differently. Girls like to eat and take pictures. Shit, let us live. And how that will affect my daughters. Oh yeah. I find it difficult to imagine what it would be like if I end up living with Tomochin that night. I remember now. The reason why I came here is not to find love. It's to find the final partner of my life. A handler, a carer, like what? That's what the theme of the show is. The next day, Minana's cleaning. My nana, my grandmother, Minane is cleaning. Nakasan asked Minane over for the first time in a while. You're seeing clearly now, are you? Good. Well, in terms of love, I'm not really set on anyone yet. It looks to me like you've made your choice. You better read him. Freaky deaky old man. Oh, definitely not. Really? Oh, now you're changing your tune after you find out that she likes to spend money that you don't have. It's not like you're my type, so let's date. It's about who can be your final partner. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they're both old. They're getting on. They need someone. To be crude, but it's about annual salary and outstanding debts. Okay, no problem. Let's tell each other. No outstanding debts, and he doesn't either. Your yearly salary, the two of them hid nothing. My lifestyle hasn't changed much at all. Oh, same here. At the supermarket, I grabbed things with the 50% off sticker on them. Yeah, they were already talking about that. Both cheap, yes. I like a bargain, you like a bargain, we like a bargain, bargain. I'm sure you have a certain outlook when it comes to love. Love grows cold, doesn't it? Does it? So I don't put my faith in love. Because you've been hurt, girl. You've been hurt too many times. You haven't had a real love. Because you've been screwed over every time. So you can't say that and expect us young folk to just go with it. I will rebuke that and not accept it, thank you, Minane. It's nice if there's that attraction between men and women. But as partners, when I become a granny and you become a grandpa, you're already there. I have to change your adult diapers and I'll have to push you around. Maybe I'll be the one being pushed. We should always be supportive of each other, being each other's handlers, carers. Told you. We're kind of cast in the same mold, are we? Fairly easy to picture what our lives would be like together. Being able to have such a deep conversation with Manane, I find that her place in my heart has gone up. Now that you come to reality. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes Tamachin. And now it's time to switch back to Numa P, an activity from an anime producer, Numa P. There's something called a storyboard that we draw up. It'd be nice if everyone makes one. The topic of the storyboard is the story of how Tabo and Yukon got to become a couple. That's lame, man. Why don't you do about the man that you wish that you had in your life or something, or the woman that you wish you had? Dream person. Let's focus on you guys, not the old couple that's gone. The heck is this lame idea? But of course, maybe it's too invasive. I was thinking Minane and me. Ooh, yes, Numa P. Yeah, Nakasan, you had your chance. Bye. An anime producer and a picture book artist. Yeah, perfect match. Isn't that cheating? For real. If we don't split them up, we're in trouble. They've broken into pairs and have taken 1 hour to do their drawing. It's elementary school level. It's totally fine. Everyone's crying, yeah. Just like TET. I have to explain everything or no one will get it. Yukon one. Oh, that's so cute. Cute. The Numa P and Minane's storyboard is... Oh, it's actually alright. It's just standard. Okay, they created some story. If the bugs are in the bell, you can't ring them because they'll come out and fly at you. So you've got to pick the right bell. I don't... Whatever. I'm sorry. Am I heartless? It's a fun activity. They're having fun, so yeah. Her imagination, her aesthetic taste. They're really interesting as creators that really get through to each other. Honestly, initially there was that age gap and I thought there's no way, but through encounters like this, it's like I'm gradually, slowly coming to develop feelings for her. See, it's not creepy when you do it right. Okay, Numa P, go get your cougar. Numa P's love life is starting up. His eyes are pretty. And next time, a rather mature love triangle is starting up over Minane. Yes, girl, let them fight over you. It's about time. Yes. And I'll see you in the next one. Good night.